This is Jim Newman bringing you an exclusive interview with John Lewis, the musical arranger for the Modern Jazz Quartet. We have a few questions here, John. I hope we won't put you on the spot in any way at all. First of all, I'd like to know about your musical background other than jazz. Do you have any formal training in music?
Yes, I have a bachelor's and a master's degree from the Manhattan School of Music in New York City.
I see. Well, recently there's been a lot of use of such instruments as flutes and oboes and tubas, even in the Stan Kenton band we saw about a month or two ago. Do you feel that there'll be an increasing use of such instruments in jazz, or?
Yes, I do.
How about the Modern Jazz Quartet? Would you consider expanding it perhaps in the future to put in a reed instrument or a horn?
No, only perhaps as a guest or something like that.
I
for
see.
A recording or a concert or something. But this medium is satisfactory for the things that we're trying to do at present.
I see. Who, if any, pianists influenced your work, John?
Oh, let's see. Oh, Count Basie, Teddy Wilson, and let's see. Well, I like Art Tatum.
I think everybody likes Art.
Also.
Oh, Bud's the end, I think.
Yes, he is.
Exactly. How much of the arrangements of the Modern Jazz Quartet are figured out ahead of time, so to speak? How much is spontaneous? Is just the head of the piece worked out, or is it a little more than that?
Well, usually some of the things are a little more complex than that because we're using them for models. So some of the things are almost completely written out, although things that are completely written out no longer are jazz. I feel if the improvisation's gone, collective improvisation, then we don't have the thing that makes jazz.
I agree with you 100% there, John. Do you plan to go abroad any time in the future, or are you satisfied here at the jazz performances you do here in the States?
Oh, I'm quite satisfied.
I'm sure that's kind of a loaded question. I know jazz is growing in Europe, and Stan Kenton went over, and we thought maybe this would start a precedent, and smaller groups might go abroad.
Well, they've been going abroad for a long time now. I went in 1948 with Dizzy, and also with a small group of musicians for the first jazz festival they had in Paris in 1948.
Yeah, we heard some of the recordings I think it was on Pacific Jazz. It was very, very good. Didn't they play the Champ and some of the older Dizzy pieces?
No, this is older than that.
This is older than that,
yes.
still? Well, this is another big question I know a lot of jazz fans are interested in, and that is, do you feel that bebop is dead, or is a progressive style of jazz its continuation?
Well, the term bebop's a little loaded, for one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is a tag that was attached to Dizzy's music. I've played with Dizzy during this time, and we didn't attach it. Somebody else managed this. And the style that he and Charlie Parker created and mastered, which is, not usual, although I take that back. Yes, it is. It usually happens that way with most creators. They do master their style. I think it opened the doors to new places to go with jazz. I don't know whether that's the principal thing I think it did. It helped. It was our starting point.
I see. And one more question, John. Do you feel that there are distinctly two schools of jazz here in America right now, evolving West Coast style, so to speak, and East Coast or progressive type of music, or perhaps is that just the views of a few critics? not the musicians themselves.
I feel that's the views of a few critics. However, by doing this, by having something called West Coast School of Jazz, it stimulates interest, regional, local interest, and it makes the people in the West proud of having players, although most of the players that they have are Eastern players, Shelley Mann, Shorty Rogers.
A lot of Kenton.
None of them are really from the West.
Well, thank you very much, John Lewis, for your interview and for your time this evening.
Thank you very much.
An interview. John Lewis, pianist. Very, very excellent pianist for the Modern Jazz Quartet. Last night, the Modern Jazz Quartet brought with them Milt Jackson on vibes, Percy Heath bass, who I also had an interview with, but it wasn't taped, and Connie Kay on drums. We have a record this afternoon of the Modern Jazz Quartet, playing a number they played last night.